I never get tired of that intro. Welcome back, everybody. It's HikeTheGamer channel. My name is Hike, and today I'm showing you my favorite class, and I'm using it right now. It's my MP7 with a suppressor. I love this class. I love this gun. I feel like the MP7 doesn't get enough credit for some reason. People don't use it. People like the PDW, they like the Scorpion. But to be honest, I love the MP7, and it's because of its hip fire. You can hip fire this gun 20, 30 feet away without ADSing. And look at that, guys. I'm just hip firing without a laser sight, and it's amazing. It's taking down people accurately and well. I suggest you hip fire with this gun if you're going to use it. Now, let me show you the class I'm using right now. So this is my go-to class. This is where I go when I need to do well for a video. I need to get swarmed to get my team out of trouble, to make sure we win a game. So whenever I'm not doing well, or whenever I'm just trying to impress people and show off during Sub Sunday or something, I go to my MP7 class, and I love it. It gets me out of trouble, and it saves me, and it has literally won many games for me and my team. So I love this class. And the strength of the MP7 comes from its hip fire. It's amazing, guys. This gun has an unbelievable hip fire. It shoots like it has a laser sight. The pattern of the hip fire is really nice and tight and really accurate. So you can hip fire up to 20 feet, maybe even 30 feet if you want to. And it's funny, I have a lot of friends and subs who have tried this class, and they hate it until I tell them to try to hip fire. Try not to use the red dot or the iron sights unless you have to at medium range. So hip fire for everything else up close, and when they start to hip fire after 2 games, they love it and they fall in love with it. So give it a try. Let me know in the comments if you like it. I definitely suggest you hip fire up to 20 feet, and then after that, like at this distance, you can actually use the red dot. But less than that, you can hip fire this gun and you can get kills like crazy. So my first attachment on this gun is the suppressor. I love the suppressor. It's an amazing attachment because I actually spawn trap. I am hanging out in the enemy's territory most of the time, so I can do that without the enemy seeing me on the map, and I can kill 3 or 4 of them before one of them turns on me. So I love the suppressor. To me, it's a must. But if you don't like the suppressor because it takes damage away or something like that, you don't have to use it. But if you're gonna spawn trap, you have to have it. The iron sights on this gun are kind of, I don't like them. To me, it feels like I'm shooting through a brick. I don't like the iron sights, especially if I shoot above them. I can't really see the enemy anymore. That's the part I don't like. So besides that, they're okay. So if you like the iron sights on this gun, go for it. You can save yourself a point. But I like the red dot, and it gets me out of trouble on the medium and long range kills. Right there, you know, I used the red dot because I had to be accurate, because I knew he was gonna head glitch. So I definitely suggest you use the red dot if you're not good with the iron sights on this gun. So for my perk 1, I have lightweight and hardline. I love lightweight, but it's not a must. It saves me a lot of damage when I jump out of the window. It also lets me move fast, which is kind of important since I'm a rusher. Sometimes I'm a camper too, depending what map we're playing. So depending what I'm doing, I like lightweight because I can move around faster. I can get around the enemy faster. So it's a good perk to have, but it's not a must. If you want to save a point and use it for something else, you can definitely do that. But for me, hardline is a must. If you're a COD player, you know how important score streaks are. And I think every time I use hardline, I get swarmed 3 or 4 kills faster. I'm not sure exactly how many kills faster, but I love hardline, and I suggest you use it every game. So for me, that's a must. And the other thing that's a must for me is toughness. I have to have toughness. Without toughness, I don't get any bullets on target if I go face to face with the enemy. So I definitely suggest you guys run toughness. It's going to make you a better player. It's going to make you a more accurate player, and you're going to get a lot more kills. So I definitely suggest you run toughness. For me, it's one of the biggest musts. Every time I take it off, I just die. So have toughness on no matter what. And you can try to play around. I mean, you just saw me, I ran out of ammo, so I picked up a Scorpion. The other thing I like to do is when I'm in a higher prestige and I've unlocked Scavenger, I like to run Scavenger. And so what I do is I take lightweight off and I put on Scavenger, and that way I can run around and I can continue to see 4 people without dying. So I really like it. And I can't believe I missed that guy. Oh my god, how did you miss that guy, Hike? That almost gave me a kill. I almost died right there. Anyway. So the other must for me is dexterity. I love dexterity, especially if you're running face to face with an enemy. You're gonna bring your gun up faster. You're gonna climb stuff faster. So dexterity is a must for me, but I can see you using something else instead of it. So if you like to use something else, you can use it. For me, dexterity is a must because I'm rushing and I need to be able to bring that gun up within a millisecond. So for me, it's very important. For my lethal, I have C4. It's one of those things that gets me out of trouble. Now, you don't have to use a C4. You can use anything else you like. But for me, it gets me out of trouble. So, and I love C4. So you can use any lethals you want. But I suggest you can, if you can use a C4, if you can throw it into a window, that's the C4 test actually. If you can throw it in a window, you're good enough to use it, kind of a thing. So definitely suggest if you can use it, go ahead and use it. For my tactical, I have a flashbang, and I love the flashbangs because I swear to God, it's gotten me out of so much trouble. I would be rushing and I would run out of ammo, and there's 2 enemies in front of me and I'm 1 away from a swarm. And what do? There's nothing you can do unless you have a flash or a tactical like a concussion, and I always throw one out. It helps me, it lets me, gives me the 10 seconds I need to heal, or it gives me the time I need to reload to take on the enemy. And I got dogs and swarm. Woo! I know I'm playing Noobs, but who cares? So tactical for me is very important. If I had to choose between a C4 and a flash, that's a hard call for me. I might choose flash just because it might save me when I need additional time to recover. So definitely have a tactical on there. I love it. It gets me out of trouble all the freaking time, and it's very important to use. The other thing you can do is you can play around with the setup. You know how much I like the TAC 45, guys. You see me use the TAC 45, and the MP7 is a great gun at short ranges. It's amazing at medium ranges, but to be honest, it's not great at long ranges. Unlike the TAC 45, for some reason I can take people out with a TAC 45 across the map. I don't know where it is, but you gotta make sure you tap that gun correctly. You don't tap it too fast. If you tap the trigger too fast, it pulls up like crazy and you won't get the kill. You'll shoot over his head. So, but I love the TAC 45, so you can try different combinations. Instead of having the C4 or the flashbang, you can have a TAC 45. So definitely give it a try. And one last recommendation I'm going to tell you: make sure you try to hip fire this gun. The power of this gun comes from the hip fire. If you're not hip firing within 20 feet, you're not using the right way. So give it a try. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love this setup, and I'll do more setup videos if you guys are interested. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Thank you for your support, and I'll try to make more videos like this to give you guys the hand up on against the enemy. Yeah, bye everybody.